All right, so for your strength and conditioning, we are doing what I call an accumulating ladder. We're gonna go both up and down the ladder. And because it's a little bit of a longer workout, I'm not gonna do the stretching at the end. You guys are gonna stretch on your own. So before we get into this ladder, let's get warmed up. So we got 10 jumping jacks. Whether you wanna do 10 high impact or 10 low impact jacks. Once you've done your 10, we're gonna alternate 10 front lunges. Keep the lunge nice and small. We're just getting those hips, knees, ankles warmed up, ready to rock and roll. 10 total, so 5 lunges on the left, 5 lunges on the right. And once you have done that, we'll do leg swings front and back. So if you need to hold on to something for balance, find a wall, find the back of a chair or a couch. We do 10 leg swings on each leg. Find a focal point for the eyes. It will help with your balance. Keep those abs nice and tight. Just swing the arms with the legs. And once you have done your 10 leg swings on each leg, we're gonna come down onto the floor, high plank or push-up position. And if coming right down onto the floor is not an option, just elevate your hands off the floor. Find a staircase, a nice solid coffee table, a workout bench. But we're on our hands, we're on our toes. You're gonna take one foot, step it wide to the same hand, open that hand up towards the ceiling, set that foot back. Same thing, other side. Eyes are gonna follow the hand to the ceiling, opening up through that shoulder, chest, and hip. We do 10 rotations total. So 5 rotations on the left, 5 rotations on the right. And once you have done your 10, you can once you've done your 10, we're gonna stay down, finish off with 10 plank toe taps or jacks, and then we start on the floor. We got planks first, so don't even bother getting up, just stay down. And I'll explain how this is gonna flow. But once we go through the first couple of ladders, you'll understand. Okay, so I've got 30 seconds on the clock. So we're gonna do the plank for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna take a 30-second rest. Then for round 2, we add on. We do a 30-second plank, we flip right over, no rest, 30-second glute hip bridge. Then we get to rest. Excuse me. Then we're gonna keep adding on. So then we'll do 3 exercises before the rest. Then we'll do 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we will eventually need weights, but what you're gonna do is just use that 30-second break to grab weights when we need it. So what you will need weights for, just so you know, is a squat to overhead press, bent over rows for the back, a dumbbell or kettlebell two-handed swing, and an overhead tricep extension. But let's get started. Planks first, 30 seconds, followed by a 30-second break. Everybody's on their forearms, either from the knees or the toes. So here we go. So hips are down, nice and flat to the floor. We're gonna tuck that belly button in, squeeze your glutes a little bit. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears, and hips nice and square to the floor. So we have about 10 seconds left. We're gonna take a 30-second rest, and then we're gonna go back and do the plank again, and then we add on the glute hip bridge. In 3, 2, and relax. Good. So 30-second rest. We're gonna rinse and repeat that plank. So it's gonna seem a little easy at the first, but as we kind of start accumulating the exercises and adding more and more on, it should become more and more of a challenge. All right, 10 seconds. We do that plank one more time, and then there's no rest when we flip over for the glute hip bridge. In 4, 3, 2, let's pop it up. So make sure your back's nice and flat. We're gonna tuck that belly button in, squeeze your glutes a little bit, and just make sure your hips stay nice and square to the floor. So don't let them drop, and don't let them pop up towards the ceiling. You can always do the plank from the knees. In 10 seconds, I need you to flip right over. We're gonna go into a glute hip bridge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. Get those heels in. Push through the heels, get up onto those shoulder blades, tap the floor, squeeze and lift again. Good. Now we have a 30-second rest coming up after the glute hip bridges. We get to go back to the plank and we get to add on a squat to shoulder press. So 5 more seconds here. Perfect. Now I'm gonna use my 30-second rest just to get my weights out and ready for my squat and press so that they're ready to rock and roll. So we still got about 15 seconds. So we have the plank again, we have the glute hip bridge, we are adding on a squat and press. All right, so in 10 seconds, we are back to the plank. In 5, so let's get ourselves set up onto those forearms. Our back is nice and flat. We're gonna tuck that belly button in, squeeze our glutes a little bit, keeping those hips nice and square to the floor. Now, since you've got some weights pulled out for the squat and press, if you want to put a weight over the hips for the glute hip bridge for a little more resistance, you can do that, but it's totally up to you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. Good. I'm gonna add a weight on my hips. I'm gonna push through my heels, get up onto those shoulder blades, tap the floor, squeeze and lift again. When we are done our 30 seconds here, we stand up. There's no rest. We go right into our squat to overhead press. So we're gonna quickly stand up, grab those 2 dumbbells, bring them up to the shoulders. There it is. All right, come on up. Grab those 2 weights, bring them up to the shoulders. I want you to sit and press. Now, if you need to use the momentum of getting out of the squat to get your dumbbells overhead, by all means. You can even alternate if you need to make it a little easier, but we've only got about 5 more seconds here, and then a 30-second rest. Perfect. Good. Rest. Use this time, make weight changes, grab some water, but now we're gonna go back to the top. So we have the plank, we have the glute hip bridge, we go back to the squat and press, we add on bent over row for the back. All right, we got 10 seconds before we do our planks again. Remember, you can do them from the knees, from the toes. You can even elevate your hands if you want to make this a bit easier. So let's pop it up. So hips down nice and flat, shoulders down away from those ears. Pull that belly button in. You're gonna squeeze your glutes a little bit. And remember, if you want to add the weight for the glute hip bridge, you can do that. I need about 10 more seconds here. Perfect. Good. 5 more seconds. Get ready to roll it over onto your back. 3, 2. Add that weight if you want, totally up to you. Push through those heels. Get up onto those shoulder blades, tap the floor, squeeze and lift again, you got it. So when the timer goes, we stand up, we grab 2 dumbbells for our squat and press, and then we get to add on the bent over row for the back. I need about 5 more seconds here. Get ready to stand it up. There it is. Come on up, grab those 2 dumbbells. Get them up to the shoulders. Get yourself set up. Squat and press. Good. Remember, if you need to use the momentum of getting out of the squat, by all means, but I want you to keep your eyes up. Push those hips back onto the heels like you're sitting in a chair. Push the floor away with those feet. 3 more seconds. There it is. Soften the knees, push the butt back, roll the back or roll the shoulders back, and let's drive those elbows up and back. Now you can go narrow, you can go wide, or you can twist it up. Totally up to you. Keep that belly button pulled up, nice tight core. 10 more seconds. We have a 30-second break coming up, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, there it is. 30 seconds. We get to add on. So we have our plank, we have our glute hip bridge, squat and press, we have our rows. We add on a Cossack lunge. Feet are wide, toes are out. We sit the hip back as deep as you can, come to the middle, same thing on the other side. All right, 5 seconds, we got that plank. Let's get ourselves set up. We're on our forearms, knees or toes. Let's pop it up. Nice flat back. Tuck that belly button in. Good. Watch that your hips don't drop to the floor. Make sure they don't start creeping up towards the ceiling. Drop to the knees if you need to. I need about 10 more seconds. We flip it over and we're back into our glute hip bridge. Feel free to add that dumbbell on the hips if you want. Ready? Here we go. All right, let's push through the heels. Let's get up onto those shoulder blades. Touch the floor, squeeze and lift again. We're just tapping that floor. Try not to rest on the floor. And once we are done our glute hip bridges, we quickly stand up, grab 2 dumbbells, go right into the squat to overhead press. Perfect, 2 seconds. You ready? Here it is. Come on up. All right, hands are up. Let's grab a seat, sit into that chair. Stand and press. Good, eyes are up, chest are up. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Sit those hips back. 10 seconds left. We go right into our bent over row for the back. Narrow, twisting, or wide. You ready? Knees are soft, hips back. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Now your wide row will be the more challenging. Twisting kind of falls in the middle. Keep it nice and narrow or neutral to make it a little bit easier. 15 seconds. Get ready to add on that Cossack lunge. You can go body weight. You can hold on to 1 dumbbell goblet style if you like. In 5. We're gonna get those feet wide, turn those toes out a little bit. Good. All right, feet wide, toes out. I'm gonna add a weight. So I want you to sit that hip down and back, keep the chest up. Shift your weight to the other side. Take your time and see if you can just let those hips sink down. I need 10 more seconds, that's it. And then we get our 30-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, whew. Perfect, grab some water, we get to add on. We've got 2 add-ons left. So we got our plank, glute hip bridge, squat and press our row, our Cossack lunge. We add on a dumbbell or kettlebell swing next. So I want you to have that weight ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna grab that. There we go. All right, you ready for the plank? We got 3 seconds, let's hit the deck. Forearms and toes or forearms and knees. Tuck that belly button in. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Nice. We got about 15 seconds. Get ready to drop and roll. Add that weight to the hips if you want for the glute hip bridge. Less than 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, drop and roll. Add that weight if you want. Push through those heels. Get up onto the shoulder blades. Tap the floor, squeeze and lift again. Good. Now once we're done our glute hip bridge, we stand up, we grab 2 dumbbells, squat to overhead press. Good. We got less than 10 seconds. Get ready to pop it up. Perfect. All right, come on up. Grab those 2 dumbbells. Get them up to the shoulders. Palms face out. I want you to grab a seat, stand tall, get those dumbbells right up and above the head. Think bicep to ear. Keeping those abs nice and tight, chest is up. We're not looking down at our floor. We have about 5 more seconds. we go into our bent over row for the back. Narrow, twisting, or wide. Knees soft, hips back. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Make sure you have that belly button pulled in. Make sure you're not all rounded through the back, pulling on the weights. Push your butt back, roll the shoulders back. Keep your eyes on the floor. I need that nice neutral spine. Less than 10 seconds. We have that Cossack lunge coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, feet wide, toes out, with or without the weight. You choose, sit those hips back. Good, shift your weight to the other side. Take your time with this one. As your hips get more warmed up, see if you can sit a little deeper into that lunge position. I need 10 more seconds. We add on that dumbbell or kettlebell swing in 5, 4, 3, 2, there it is. Find your weight, get yourself set up, hips back, shoulders back, hike past, swing through. Good. Keep those abs nice and tight. Remember, your arms are along for the ride. You are moving your weight from the momentum you are generating from those big, powerful legs. Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and park it. Woo. Rest. We got one more add-on, and then we get to go back down the ladder. We have our plank. We have our hip bridge, squat and press, rows, Cossack lunge, swings, our add-on, overhead tricep extensions. All right, 10 seconds, get ready to hit the deck. We got that plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Tuck that belly button in. Make sure your hips are nice and square to the floor. Now drop to the knees if you need to, it's all good. A lot of plank work going on, but here's the thing. As we go back down the ladder, I'm gonna change the plank out for something different. 10 more seconds, get ready to drop and roll. Add that dumbbell if you want for the glute hip bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Add your weight if you're using. Push through those heels. Get up onto those shoulder blades. Tap the floor. Squeeze and lift again. Good. See if you can get up a little higher onto those shoulder blades. Just tap the floor with those glutes. Try not to rest. And when the timer goes, we stand up. Grab 2 dumbbells. We got our squat to overhead press. 5 seconds. Get ready to pop it up. Good. Get those weights up to the shoulders. Palms face out. All right, grab a seat. Stand tall. Get those biceps to ear. Good. Sit. Now, once we're done our squat and press, we have the bent over row for the back. Narrow, twisting, or a wide. We got about 5 seconds. Get ready to get set up into your bent over position. All right, knees soft. Roll those shoulders back. Push your butt back. Here we go. Drive those elbows up and back. I want you to feel that mid-back contract as the elbows come up. I need about 15 more seconds. We have that Cossack lunge coming up. Almost there. 10 seconds. Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Cossack lunge with or without that added weight. Feet wide, toes out, grab a seat. Good. See if you can sit those hips back a little further. I want you to think of sitting on your heel. Not that you actually have to, but that's the motion that I want you to think of. So my chest is tall, I'm sitting those hips back, and then shifting my weight from side to side. 3 seconds left. We have our swings. Find your dumbbell or kettlebell. Get yourself set up. Hips back, shoulders back. Hike past, swing through. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Push the hips back like a deadlift. Squeeze your quads and glutes to stand up. Keep those eyes up. Less than 10. We add on our last move overhead tricep extensions. 1 dumbbell or 2. Perfect. Whew. Let's get that weight behind the head. Tuck those elbows in. Punch your ceiling. Come on back down. Now you can stagger your stance. You can keep your feet side by side. The main thing is that you're not arching the back. Lock in this nice tall posture and keep the elbows in. I don't want them flaring out. Tuck them in. 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, perfect. Ooh. Now we start to strip those exercises away. So we only do the triceps once, that's it. So now we have our planks, actually bicycles. Bicycles, bridges, squat and press, rows, Cossacks, swings. 10 seconds, you ready? On your back for me. Hands behind the head. We got our bicycles. We're gonna bring elbow to opposite knee, keeping that back push down into the floor. You can make these legs as big or as small as you need to. Good. See if you can get that elbow and knee to touch as best as you can. I need about 10 more seconds. We have that glute hip bridge with or without the added weight. In 4, 3, 2, and relax. Grab the weight if you're using. Let's get up onto those shoulder blades. Tap the floor, squeeze and lift again. Good. You got it. Get onto those shoulder blades, come on. Once we're done the glute hip bridges, we stand up, grab 2 dumbbells for the squat and press. 5 seconds, come on, we're almost there. Get ready to pop it up. Perfect. Whew. All right, let's get those weights up to the shoulders. Tighten up your abs, grab a seat, press overhead. Good, grab a seat. Get those biceps to ears, make those dumbbells touch above the head. 10 more seconds. Bent over rows for the back. Narrow, twisting, or wide. In 4, 3, 2, good. Shoulders back, knees soft, push your butt back, good. Let's drive those elbows up and back. Feel that mid-back contract. Remember, you can go wide, you can twist it up, you can go narrow. I need about 10 more seconds. We have that Cossack lunge. Good. In 4, 3, 2, woo. Cossack, oh, I'm gonna use my weight. Feet wide, toes out, shoulders down and back. Oh, I'm like waiting for a timer to go off. Yep, it's already gone. Good. All right, once we've done the Cossack, we do our swings. One last time. Good. 5 more seconds. Get ready to grab your dumbbell or kettlebell. 2-handed swing. Woo. All right, knees soft. Push the hips back, roll the shoulders back. Hike past, swing through. Last time with these swings. And then you can put your kettlebell or dumbbell away. You won't need it again today. 10 more seconds, and we have that 30-second rest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's park it. Woo. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way. All right, we are back. We got our bicycles. We got our glute hip bridge, squat and press, rows. Last time with those Cossack lunges. So we got 5 moves. Catch your breath, grab some water. We got about 10 seconds. I'm gonna hit the deck. 5 seconds, into those bicycles. Whew. Push your back into the mat, hands behind the head. Let's bring the elbow to opposite knee. Now make the legs as big as you can. If you need to make it easier, keep those legs nice and small. Get that elbow as close to the knee as you can. Nice big full range of motion. We got that glute hip bridge coming up in about 10 seconds with or without the added weight. Good, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Add that weight. Ooh, get up onto those shoulder blades. Tap the floor, squeeze and lift again, good. Now once we're done our glute hip bridges, we stand up, grab 2 dumbbells, we are back to the squat and press. Nice work. We got less than 10. Get ready to pop it up. Grab those 2 dumbbells. Squat and press, my friends. Let's get those hands up. Grab a seat, stand tall, dumbbells right up above the head. Get those biceps to the ears. Nice big full range of motion. I only need 10 more seconds. We're back to the row for the back. Narrow, twisting, or wide, you choose. In 4, 3, 2, let's set it up. Knees soft, roll those shoulders back, push your butt back. Here we go. Drive those elbows up, come on. I want you to feel that mid-back contract as the elbows come up and back. I only need about 15 more seconds, and it's the last time with those Cossack lunges. Last 10, come on. Whew, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get those feet wide. Turn those toes out a little bit. Sit back onto that ankle. Push through, other side, good. Take your time with this one. There's a lot of working parts. Keeping your abs tight, keeping that chest up, and really trying to sink that hip down and back towards your heel. I only need 5 more seconds. We get that 30-second rest in 3, 2, whoo. Nice. Last time with those. Last time. Grab some water. We have our bicycles, hip bridges, squat and press, and then the row. We're down to 4. We are getting there. All right, 10 seconds. I'll let you get set up for the bicycle again. Again, if you're using a weight for the glute hip bridge, keep it nice and close. You ready? Push that back down into the mat. Keep those shoulders up. Make those legs as big as you can. Get that elbow across to the knee. You got it. I need about 10 more seconds. We're back into that glute hip bridge with or without the added weight. In 5, 4, 3, 2, glute hip bridge. Let's get up onto those shoulder blades. Get it up. Tap the floor. Squeeze and lift again. Good. We have our squat and press coming up next. So in about 10 seconds, we're gonna pop it up, grab 2 dumbbells, and get ourselves set up to squat to overhead press. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on up. Grab those 2 dumbbells, get those weights up to the shoulders. Grab a seat for me, stand tall. Get the dumbbells right up and overhead, make them touch above the head. Nice big full range of motion, keeping your eyes up, abs nice and tight, 10 seconds. Last time with our bent over row. In 5, 4, 3, 2, nice. Knees soft, push the butt back, here we go. You can go wide, you can go twisting, add that little rotation, or keep it nice and neutral, that's your easiest. Good, 15 seconds, my friends. We have a 30-second break coming up. Last 10, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Whew. All right, we're down to 3. We have our bicycles. We have our glute hip bridge. Last time with that squat and press. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's get set up for those bicycles. If you are using a weight for the glute hip bridge, just make sure it's close, easy to grab. On your back, push your back into the floor. Let's bring elbow to opposite knee. Keep those shoulders lifted. Make those legs as big as you can. Come on. We're down to our last 3. We're almost there. Perfect, come on. 10 more seconds. Glute hip bridge. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab that weight if you're using. Let's get up onto those shoulder blades. Tap your butt down onto the mat. Squeeze and lift again, good. Once we're done our glute hip bridges, it is the last time with our squat and press. We are almost there, we are so close. 10 more seconds. Get ready to pop it up. You got it, come on. Get onto those shoulder blades. Perfect. All right, here we go. Squat and press. Last time, let's get those hands up. Grab a seat for me, stand tall. Get your biceps to ear, good. Sit, stand, and press. Last time with these. Last time, and then we're down to 2 moves. And then we do our bicycles one last time, all on their own. In 3, 2, whew. All right, I'm gonna put one of those away. 30-second rest. We have our bicycles, we have our glute hip bridge, we get to rest. And then we do our bicycles one last time, and we are done. All right, we got 15 seconds. Grab some water if you need it, and then get set up for the bicycle. If you're using a weight for the hip bridges, make sure it's nice and close. We got 3 seconds. Push your back down. Let's get the elbow to knee. Keep those shoulders up, come on. Keep your back pushed down into the floor. We are almost there. We have this, and then the glute hip bridge. We get another 30-second rest before we do these amazing bicycles one last time. 10 seconds, come on. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, whew. All right, grab that weight if you're using. Let's get onto those shoulder blades. Come on up, tap the floor. Squeeze and lift, good. Last time here. Let's get up as high as you can. Come on, let's finish strong. I need about 10 more seconds. We have that 30-second break coming up, come on. You can grab a little bit more water if you need to. Whoo. There it is, 30 seconds. Get that out of the way. All right, I literally need 30 seconds once we are done this rest, and then you are done. You are good to go. You're gonna take some time, you're gonna stretch it out on your own. Make sure you literally stretch from top to bottom. Quads, hamstrings, hips, shoulders, back, chest, arms. I need 5 seconds. Last time with these bicycles, let's get set up. Here we go. Keeping that back pushed down, last 30 seconds, come on. I want you to make these bicycles as big as you can. Challenge yourself. Let's push ourselves for these last 15 seconds. Come on. Good. 10 more, 10 more. We're almost there. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Oh, just stay down on your back. Take your time. Go through your stretches, take the time to stretch. Just don't pop up and go on with the rest of the day. Stretch it out. Job well done today. Have an amazing rest of the day, and I cannot wait to see you in the next workout.